Get ready to match the star. Marty Johnson, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, Michele Lee, Richard Dawson, and Betty White as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 74. And now here's the star of Match Game 74, Gene Rayburn.
All right. Now you can be taller than she. Hello there. How are you, John? Good. Everybody okay out there? Yeah. Glad to have you with us today or any day. Glad to... Somebody's playing games again with my microphone cord.
What?
My microphone
wait a minute.
cord. Wait a minute.
Well, that's very...
Shouldn't have
Is that
done
supposed to be a joke?
No, I didn't do it,
She's
darling.
so
I really,
crass
I mean
with
it. Honest.
Why would you do that to
I
him?
didn't do that.
All right. Are you all right up there? Yes.
I know who did it, but I'm not at liberty to divulge
Okay.
my
I
secret.
thought you were going to get a new hat. Charles?
He's still waiting for his hair to dry.
No, I left it in the car. No, I left it in the car. It's a green hair or your
Your hair or your hair?
The hat.
green hat is in the car.
Oh, well,
And I
let's
think
get
we
it.
should
Well, boy, would
proceed
you
to
run
the
out and get his
first
green
round.
hat.
If Orphan Annie can have one dress, I can have this hat.
Let's... What do you say we say hello to our two civilian players here, John Reed Green and Barbara Barnholtz? Let's say hello to them. Thank you. John's the current champ with $5,600. How are you, Pat? And he's being challenged by Barbara. We've had our first round questions each, and Barbara scored one, and you didn't score at all, did you?
No, I didn't score.
All right, round two coming up in a moment or so, but first this comes up your way. Now, let's see, what do I... Oh, I do this, don't I? There we go. Round two, look at that. Barbara, make a selection.
A.
A, okay. A, let's see, Brett, you do not play.
Dumb answers indeed.
Listen to this. Dumb Dora's ship was sinking.
Who? What?
Dumb Dora's ship was sinking.
Oh, well, that's what I thought you said.
So, to make it lighter, she threw her blank overboard. Dumb Dora's ship was sinking. So, to make it lighter, she threw her blank overboard.
Do I lay out?
You lay out.
I have to answer that?
You gotta answer that. Put it on the card and then slip it in the slot.
Sinking, her boat was sinking.
Dumb Dora's ship was sinking, so to make it lighter, she threw her blank overboard.
I finished. I
Oh, that's because
get
you're-
his hair in the car.
All right, yes.
Shall I?
Can
Well,
I go
don't think
change
it-
my clothes?
No. No, you leave the bananas on, because that gives us
So
a
you
clue.
can be bananas, I
That's
gotta
right.
tell you.
Charles wrote
They told
one
you you gotta-
letter and threw it away.
All right. All set, Charles?
Oui,
Go.
oui, 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 oui,
Here we
oui.
go. Barbara Barnholtz. Dumb Dora's ship was sinking, so to make it lighter, she threw her blank overboard.
Herself?
Now, wait a minute. You think about that. You're groaning at that answer, but as I think about it, it seems to me, you see, we're dealing with dumb Dora.
How dumb was she, Gene?
I'll tell you how dumb she was. She was so dumb she threw herself overboard. That's what Barbara says. How dumb was dumb Dora, Artie?
I don't think Dora was that dumb.
No?
Oh, no.
How
Dora,
dumb?
I think if it was dumb Dora, she would have thrown her oars overboard.
That's right. Well, that's not a bad answer. It's another dumb one there. Now,
Shut
don't
up.
boo him.
The same to all of you.
It's his
Stay
first
back
time
where
on
you
the show.
belong.
Leave him alone.
Hit him.
Right. He'll get you in a parking lot later. Brett? No, you're
No,
out.
darling,
Yeah,
I
sure.
don't write.
Right,
I
Charles.
said threw her money overboard.
Now, that's dumb.
You tell them, kids.
Dumb Dora's
Thank you.
ship was
I'll be
sinking, so to
speaking
make it
next
lighter,
at
she
this
threw
church on Friday.
She threw her blank overboard.
I said luggage.
Her luggage overboard. Okay? Yeah, you got some yays and boos on that.
Yeah, I was going to say husband.
Yeah.
Oh!
See? That's
Whoa!
the answer. What do you say, Richard?
That's not the answer. They're divorced. Dumb Dora and the wife are divorced. The husband has no...
What's the answer?
I just didn't want... Just a second. He's early today, isn't he? She's so dumb, she threw her life jacket overboard.
Oh, sir. She says she threw herself overboard. What do you
all
say?
All right, I'll make it self then.
Too late.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, too late. Sorry. You've had your
Well, I
chance.
tried, though.
Yes. What do you say, Betty?
One of the most trying people I know. I don't feel I'm playing this game my very best today. She threw her mother overboard.
Viciousness.
The audience likes the answer, her husband.
They all
And I
bet
can
on the
see there's some
Dodgers.
logic in that, although yours was a very
I think
funny
Barbara
answer.
was right.
John, you need 1 to tie, 2 to win. Ready? Here it is.
Elwood said, I never was much at rustling cows or horses, but once I rustled a farmer's blank. That's what Elwood said.
I know Elwood.
He said, yeah. I never was much at rustling cows or horses, but once I rustled a farmer's blank.
I'm all finished.
You all finished, honey?
I got everything all down. I got my answer and everything. I'm all ready to go. Let's everybody hurl along here.
Okay. There we go, Charles.
I hate Charles Nelson Riley. I'd be so glad when he leaves and goes to New York City.
Oh, we're going to
and
miss
doesn't
him.
play.
Oh,
We're going to
stop
miss
it.
him. Here we go,
A
John.
return.
Elwood said, I never was much at rustling cows or horses, but once I rustled a farmer's blank.
Wife.
Well,
Nice
Shoot men dead for that around these here parts.
what do you say there?
Let me read what you got there
Okay.
first. It says, Elwood said I never was much at wrestling cows or horses, but once I rustled a farmer's daughter.
Daughter. You know. That's it, Brett. You want to read it too?
Honey, save something. Save something for the good stuff. Daughter. D-A-T-T-E-R.
Charles.
Don't forget to start your Christmas cards early. Moving right on with another daughter.
She says, I don't believe it. He says, I don't believe it either. What do you say? What
I
do you-
say daughter.
Daughter, yes. Oh, thank you. All right. You need, that's it.
Yes, that's what I tried to get you
Yeah.
to do. Maybe.
Oh, I'm...
Blew it.
Dear Mr. Dawson, prepare to meet thy doom. The world will be a better place without you and your kind. Oh, it's just a fan letter. I said daughter.
John, this is the most unlikely turn of events imaginable. The score is 1-0 in favor of Barbara, and it looked like a shoe-in for you, but unless you match Betty, the game is over and Barbara's won. What do you say, Betty?
So now it's up to old Bets again.
Right.
To really be a heel.
Wife.
She was wearing a taffeta petticoat at the time, but farmer's daughter, I'm afraid.
So Barbara wins the game. Come on down, Barbara. Congratulations. You what? She says she can't believe it. John, well, listen, you're not going to leave here empty-handed. You got a pretty good bundle there. What are you going to do with that money?
Give it to my daughter.
Going to give it to your daughter. All right, you got $5,600. John Reedgreen. Goodbye, John. Now you stand by for a moment or so while we do this message. Then we come back to you. Here we go with Barbara Barnholt. She's won her $100, and she's going to have a go at over $5,000 here in the Big Money Super Match. You ready, Barbara?
Yes.
Okay. Now, we polled a recent studio audience. We got their best response to this. Did you hurt yourself? We heard that loud noise. Are you all right? Okay. You need some water or anything? Band-Aid? Need a Band-Aid? Did you get a Band-Aid? It says blanket. Now, the answer that audience gave most often is worth $500 if you match it. If you match that next one, you get $250. And if you match a third, you get $100. 3 celebrities are allowed to help. Whom do you choose?
Michelle.
Michelle, what do you say?
Baby.
Baby blanket?
Richard.
Richard.
What does Charlie Brown have? A security blanket.
Security blanket, yeah, okay.
And Betty.
Wet.
Wet blanket.
Which could be the same as a baby blanket.
No, that's not that's a different thing than a baby blanket. Sometimes they're wet, sometimes they're not. So you got baby blanket, security blanket, and wet blanket. You may choose one of those or give us one of your own, but now we call for an answer.
Well, I thought of security blanket first, too.
You want to say security? Okay. That's the one we're looking for. That's the one she hopes is under the $500 response. We're going to find out right now if it's up there, and if so, where. First, may we see the $100 response? Security blanket right off the bat. Well, you got it. You're in the ball game. You thought it was going to be up there under 500. What do you think is under the 250? Wet or baby? Let's see it. May we? Wet. So then baby's got to be under 500, right? The electric. The audience is saying electric blanket.
Could be gas.
No. No. The audience says electric. Let's see it, please. Electric it is. Very good. I didn't think of that. You think of that?
No, I thought of security first.
Yeah. Okay. Now, Barbara, you've got the $100. That means you now play for 10 times that amount, or $1,000. To collect, you have to match one of the ding-a-lings head-to-head. Which one will it be?
I'll choose Richard.
You choose Richard. Okay, Barbara, you
Must
face
be
me.
in by 10.
Richard will write his response to this. It's worth $1,000. Blank Canyon. Blank Canyon. C-A-N-Y-O-N. He's finished. All right. Barbara, he had a little problem with that. Let's see what answer you're going to come up with to match his. What do you say, Blank Canyon?
Grand.
Grand Canyon. Now, we know you didn't know it was going to be Blank Canyon when you chose Richard, who's only been in this country for 20 minutes and who lives in England and knows very little bit about American geography. And I guess what I'm saying is good luck with that answer. Richard,
Very nicely put, Gene.
Richard,
very nicely.
for $1,000. May we
Now,
see your
we've got to
answer?
look on the bright side.
Yes.
You know, if that guy had said daughter, you wouldn't even stand it in, would
Right.
you?
That's true.
That's right.
That is true.
Therefore, the word Benedict Canyon won't hurt you quite.
Now, hold on here. Listen, he doesn't often draw blank or do him that bad. He's a very good game player. Okay.
It was a very good game.
And he used to have his own show, the Masquerade Party. Even that'll go off, too.
Barbara,
Like
you've
your
got-
hair, I trust.
You've got $200 now, Barbara, and you're going to play another game and meet another player. So right now, let's welcome Edith Noble. Hello, Edith. All right. Edith, you know Barbara? How do you feel?
Just a slight bit nervous.
No,
Yes.
you're not nervous. How can you be nervous when we're all so friendly and jovial and sweet and loose and all that? Edith, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I live in Mission Hills, and I have a beautiful 3-year-old daughter, and I'm a certified school bus driver. And can I say hello to Baldy?
To who?
Friend, a friend of ours, 2 friends that are rapidly losing their hair. No offense, Charles.
Did you come here to play this game?
Yes, yes.
Oh, you did? Oh, all right. Well, you're not allowed to say hello to anybody. So you can't say hello to, what are their names?
It's Jim and Alan, but
Jim
I
and
won't
Al.
say
You
that.
can't say hello to them. That's against the rules. All right, Edith. Oh, no, we got a commercial. Hold everything here. Got to
For a
do
hair
this.
tonic, you'll love it.
That's right. Whatever it is, here it is, folks, and then come right back. Now we're ready to go.
Be rather weird.
There we
you know,
have
with Charles.
questions A and B in round 1. Ask you, the challenger, to make a selection. All right. New game, folks. Ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, we got a TV guide listing for you. Here's the way it goes.
That sounds neat, Gene.
Yeah, isn't that neat? Here's it. Sunday night, NBC, you should excuse the expression, Colombo. Lieutenant Columbo finally learns why his raincoat smells so bad when he finds an old blank in the pocket.
Excuse me. You said, excuse me. Excuse me. Would you repeat that? Excuse me.
Lieutenant Columbo finally learns why his raincoat smells so bad when he finds an old blank in the pocket.
That's very nice of you. Thank you. It's very nice.
Just one more thing there. You see, I had this old blanket in my pocket for a long time.
Something's bothering you. There's one thing that bothers
My coat, everybody thought it was my coat
are you
smelling
talking?
bad, and it was really the blank that was smelling bad.
Are you talking?
Yeah.
Stop.
That's it's my show. That's why I can talk anytime I want. Everybody ready?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Edith. TV Guide listing, Sunday night, NBC Columbo. Lieutenant Columbo finally learns why his raincoat smells so bad when he finds an old blank in the pocket.
Cigar.
Cigar. He smokes those ratty-looking old cigars. Half the time they're even out and a little bit damp, and I guess he could get a little smelly if you leave one in that pocket a long time. Artie, are you there? Hello.
Why do I have to be first every time? Is that why they put this up there? It says Deacon died here, Bobby Morse died here.
You want to be first?
Yes, let the
Okay,
one
you
of
be
the-
first this
let
time.
one
We'll
of the
call him
older
Brett first
people
this
do
time.
it.
Brett is going
One of the
first
older
there.
folks.
Yes.
Isn't that nice? Those are my sneakers for streaking.
Oh, terrific.
From my friend Pam.
Yes.
I said sandwich, but I think cigar is probably a better answer.
Sandwich is not bad.
Sandwich
is not bad.
Don't turn on an older
Here we
lady.
go.
sweetheart.
Okay,
Now you're second.
Now I can make my stupid answer, right? A pizza.
An old pizza. That's okay. That's all right. I like pizza and I like
said
sandwich.
sandwich. I'm sorry.
That's good. Cigar is the answer that Edith is looking for. Edith wants cigar. Eat it. Yeah.
Oh, well, it's a sock.
It's an old sock. Okay. The audience is getting a little surly. Would you give us a decent answer so we get a
From
little
the
applause?
folks who brought you Benedict Canyon, we bring you hamburger. Clear the hall.
The end of a great career. That's right.
Why he finally
Betty's
learns why his
probably
raincoat smells so bad when he finds an old blank in the pocket. She says cigar. What do you say?
Brett, Charles, and Betty also died here. I said sandwich.
There it is. The sandwich would get a little gamey, wouldn't it? Yeah, I guess so.
Yep.
All right, Barbara, this is your first round question. Everybody plays. The sleepwalker accidentally walked into a pretzel factory, and when he came out, his blank was in a knot.
His what was in a knot,
His
darling?
blank was in a knot.
Oh, his blank was in a knot.
Big Daddy is looking over your shoulder.
I never had that problem.
I'm looking over.
I want to read that. Can I see that?
Yeah, there it
As
is.
fast as these people.
Sleepwalker accidentally walked into a pretzel factory. When he came out, his blank was in a knot. All right.
Okay.
There's Charles' answer. He's ready down there.
Gene Rayburn standing
Yeah,
behind
I am
her.
standing behind you, watching your
I
answer.
would think that you would trust me after
I
all.
trust you. I trust you.
Da-dee-da-dee-da.
I don't trust her.
All right. Everybody ready? We'll call on Barbara for an answer. The sleepwalker accidentally walked into a pretzel factory.
It's getting worse. He worked into a hotel, and his key was in a knot.
Listen, this could make a whole new interesting show,
He
couldn't it?
walked into a hotel, and his key was in a knot.
The
Would you like to make it Dimples?
accidentally walked into a pretzel factory, and when he came out, his blank was in a knot. What do you say to that?
His leg.
His leg was in a knot, she says. Artie, what did you say?
No, I disagree with her. I said his blanket
His
was
blanket
in a knot.
was in a knot. That sleepwalker took the blanket with him. Brett, what do you say?
I said his buns
His
was
buns
in a
were in a knot.
knot.
That's pretty hard to do. Charles?
I said his body.
His body was in a knot. Barbara said his leg was in a knot. Michelle, what do you say?
I said his body.
His body. Two bodies. That would have been good. Richard, do you offer a body?
Well, let's put it this way. I certainly don't mean any arm.
You don't mean any arm by that. All right. Two bodies, one arm, one leg. What do you got there,
I want to
Betty?
hear more about your Freudian slip. Body.
His body. So you didn't... Hey, listen. I hope when we go to round two, you're not going to spoil your record. So far, it's 0-0, isn't it? But we got to stop here now and do a little business, and we'll go to round 2 after this message for you. Listen, we got to cool it here for a while, and we'll pick up when we get together next time with round 2, ladies. Look forward to seeing you then, and we'll look forward to seeing all of you. You really are bananas, like everybody says, aren't you?
Isn't that nice? It's
Yeah,
bananas.
that's terrific. Did you sew those on there?
No, these are in the material.
Oh, yeah.
You should see what's inside my underwear.
May I make a public announcement?
All right, you may make a public announcement.
You know wonderful Adam, my son.
Yes.
He's going to be on The Odd Couple very soon.
Naturally. Gene Rayburn, Match Game 74. Join us next time. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 74, a Mark Goodson, Bill Tubman production.
Stay tuned for Tattletales next over most of the CBS stations.